Hello everyone, my name is Becca Shoemaker and I'm a reading specialist. And my job today is to talk to you about rhyming words and rhymes in stories. So as a reading specialist, when I work with kindergarten and first grade students, one of the first things that I check to see is, can that child hear rhymes and can that child make rhymes? Why? Rhyming is super important for kids as they get older, because the children who can't rhyme in kindergarten and first grade many times are the same children who do not read fluently in fourth grade. They're reading word for word without any expression or change in their voice to help give meaning to a story. So if a child reads fluently, it helps them be able to understand what they're reading. And if they are able to understand what they're reading, they'll be able to pull meaning from stories and be able to answer questions about the literature better. So rhyming is one of the basic building blocks of reading. As a parent, how do I teach that to my child? Well, it goes back to all those fun nursery rhymes that we learned as children. And if you didn't learn those yourself, pick up a Mother Goose nursery rhyme book or look up nursery rhymes on the internet. And there's tons of them that are out there. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. Those are ones that you can recite in the car on the way to the grocery store. And anywhere you're going in the house, just singing and dancing to them, make them fun. But have your child learn them and do them with you. After a while, you can play with them a little bit and go 1, 2, buckle my, and have the child take and recite the word back to you. Fill in the blank. And the next step after that would be, once they're able to fill in the word that actually goes in there, 1, 2, buckle my shoe, have them put in a nonsense rhyming word. 1, 2, buckle my blue. And you can have a laugh over it, but that is the next step. So the basics, singing and reciting any rhyming nursery rhymes or stories. So for stories, a lot of those nursery rhymes or the simple stories are put into book form. Scholastic holds a lot of those, but you can find them. Just about any bookstore will have tons of rhyming words. This is one by Lorinda Bryant Colley, and it is Clap Your Hands. Pass the Fritters is another one. These are just ones I pulled from my closet. Some of them are older and some of them are newer. But we all know, as parents, that you never read a story just once to a child. You read it 10 million times. And the child will actually tell you and correct you when you read it wrong. So that tells you you've read it enough times then. So in this story, the bears are clapping and dancing around, and now they're making their own special. And if you wait, have the child fill in the blank. If you've read it many, many times, the child will be able to fill that in. And you say, that's great. Around sound. Those are rhyming words. And just using that vocabulary with the child is super important. As a teacher, when that child comes to me, I'm checking and saying, do these two words rhyme? Book, look. Yes, awesome. Or I'll say to them, what's a word that rhymes with pig? And I'm asking them to give me back that rhyming another word. It does not have to be a real word. It can be zig. That's fine. So rhyming is one of the basic building blocks to reading, and it's super easy to add that into your day and make sure your child has that basic step in reading. Next time, we'll move on to playing with words and sounds. Thank you.